Hey everyone, so we have written the unit test cases for our microservices. So I hope you liked that video. So this is in continuation of that only. So we are going to do some refactoring, probably with that the way that we have written the previous unit test cases. You raise a pull request, probably you are going to get a review comment. So I'm just going to assume those things and going to refactor the code accordingly. Okay, so let's get started. So these are the unit test cases that we have written. So we have written the before each test cases and test here. So we for that we have these scenarios, product, service, and there are a couple of methods here. So these are some they are clubbed into single ones. So just close all others. We do not need other ones. So we have this add product. So I want to group, maybe you can say I want to write a separate test class for each one. Okay, so we have I want to group these add products here. Okay, so just write that one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a static class here, static class. So it is going to contain all the test scenario that are related to adding the test cases into the system. So this I'm going to we have these three test cases, right? So format it a bit. So product, service, what it is saying, it is not accessible, non-static method cannot be referenced from static. Yeah, okay, no problem. Do not make it static. I think that is not needed. We will see if it is creating a problem. We will execute it and see. Okay, so this one is grouped together, and now we can do, there is one annotation that we can use as nested, and nest I can use the display name. So all the test cases, so this is going to get, now when seeing the report, we are not going to see the name of the method, we are going to see this case here. Okay, so the same thing I can use display name here. So we have this parent, and when we are seeing this one, and just copy this and just name it currency not valid scenario, and put one more here, happy path product added into the system, right? So this, now we have this add product scenario added into the system properly. Okay, and we have put the nested annotation and display name. So let's execute the, now this makes sense when we are writing this way, Gradle test. Okay, so just execute this and see what difference we are seeing with this class and others that we have not annotated properly. So I'm just going to show you the difference, and we'll cover the next. Okay, finger crossed, hopefully all the test cases must pass, because we are making some changes and we have to make sure that it is not breaking anything. So yes, we are going to see that report here. Just refresh this part here. Yes, now come a bit back here. Yes, product, service, test. Now you see here. So if I see the all here, okay, we have product, under product, service. Now we are seeing two folders here. Product, service, test is going to contain all other, delete, list, product, and this one, but we included this class here, so that is why we are seeing here currency not valid, happy path, product added, offer not valid scenario. Okay, so the nice, all test cases for adding product, it is like parent, and if you open it, you are going to see all the sub scenarios here. So this is what I wanted to show you, and the same thing I'm going to do with the same thing I'm going to do with all other methods. Okay, so just quickly finish it. Okay, so we have this class here, add product is ready. So we are going to write class for this is going to contain this one, and just remove this one and put this here, product, this part here. Okay, and put here nested annotation and put display name. So this is what it is going to contain. So I can say that it is listing all the products here, and it is category also going to return all the products, so it is also somehow coming into that one. So I can club that into self in the same part here. So just refresh this, just format it and put this display name with all other found in the system, and just copy this part here, list all product from the system. I can say that happy path system, so correct spelling here, and here put the display product not found for specific category, and if it is category, copy this product found for specific category. So these are the things that we are going to get. Now the same thing is to do with product ID and update product and all those things that we have. So class list product by ID case test scenarios, right? So it is going to contain all these two, not this one. It's nice to keep this one, put nested annotation here, put display name here. So it is going to take something. All test cases for product to be searched by given ID, okay, and display name product not found. So here any relevant English sentence that you want to give specific to a scenario, that you can give here. So product found for given ID, so it means this test case is being covered here. So update product, now coming to update product, so we have, so we can write nested first as well, that's not an issue, display name and all the test cases for update product, okay, and class I have to say here update product test scenarios, okay. So this is for update product and this one, and just remove this one, format it a bit and put a display name here again, product to be updated not found, and next display name is product updated happy path, okay. This is, so last is we have delete product, so delete it somewhat similar with update, so I can copy that thing here and put a here, so just deleting this, all the test cases for the delete product, okay. So and display name is also going to be look like somewhat same, so I'm just going to compare it, going to copy that part here and put it here, product to be deleted not found here, and the second thing product deleted happy path, right? So this is what now Now if you read this Java file from starting here, so you will get a proper grouping here, right? So if you come here, you see the nested, you will know that it is an inner class and there are some nesting about among the scenario, among the test cases that we have. So add product scenario, add product test scenario, so all the add product test scenario is going to be written in here. So it is the responsibility of the developer to make sure that all scenarios about the add product are into the same class, same nested class here. The same is applicable for other one. So display name we are going to see, we are seeing here properly here, properly written here. So this is all the purpose of writing the display name and nested. And now if I run the test cases and see the report here, we will be able to see the all these display name and all those things in the report properly, and anyone can read that, QA person, business person, and they can make sure that these are covered properly, and then they can provide a feedback based on the report that is being generated here and shared. Okay, yeah, so it is done here. Come to section all here. So now you see product service. Under this you are seeing this properly. You have this single class here. So I'm just focusing on focusing, not forcing, what to say, again and again I am seeing the trying to enforce, trying to make sure that this is important in real time application. When you are writing a service, it is going to make very much sense. You have this service, product service test only. For the developer, it is going to make sense that for all the product services, test cases are going to be written a single test cases. But when we are sharing it with other people, it should be grouped properly, it should be written properly, it should be properly readable. So we have this single class here, but while looking at the report, we are seeing all the test cases grouped properly. Adding product, deleting product, all the listing and all those things, searched by given ID, and update product. So this is what you have. How many test cases we have covered here, failure, ignored, and all those things we are going to get here. When you open it, you are going to see the subcategories here. Now actually you are going to see the method name also, duration, and all those things. Okay, so you can see the standard output as well here, what is being written in the console when you are writing the test, when you are executing the test cases. So this is the refactoring that I wanted to. Now I think it looks very nice, and there are many more things to consider in microservices testing. So we have written the unit test cases. Next I am going to pick the controller, as I explained earlier. So what are the differences between the unit test cases and the integration test cases? So integration test cases, we are going to cover that under the product controller. So you remember, if you remember, when you have when you have this product, where is that product? So add product, come here, you have these annotations, ID, not null, right? So not null validation. So API model property, these are for the documentation. We are not going to cover that in the test, but the validation label things, not null, minimum, maximum, we have not seen that in the unit test cases, because these are something which are intercepted when your real-time servers are running. So these are going to be covered under the integration test cases when we will be running the server mock servers. Okay, so all these scenarios we are going to cover that. So that is going to be even more interesting than unit test cases. So both of these together make your application properly automated, and quite good level of testing completed before sending it to the QA team. So you are going to get a very minimum exception, very minimum bugs to your service. Okay, so now they can make sure that integration with other components and all those things are written properly. So when you have written a proper unit and integration test cases, so when any new changes you are introducing, you can make sure that your new changes are not breaking any existing changes, and if they are breaking, you know that what they are breaking and they are expected, and you are going to change that one. Okay, so guys, so that's all about this video. I'll explain the integration test cases in the next one. So till that, take care, stay safe, bye bye.